Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow. 180. Check. 55 to Mike. Drop deep, drop deep.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Hill, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't. Right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You better bring it.
Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And again, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
What you got, huh?
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He finds McCoy. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. Mahomes now on 1st down. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And their first down, Chiefs.
Yellow. I've got blue lady. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This for his running back, McCoy. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a 2nd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Yellow.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Here we go.
Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. It's a 6-yard.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Wrap. Check. Motion out of the backfield.
Mariota to throw it. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Mariota hands to Henry. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Here's Mariota. Completes it to Davis. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Watch 82. He likes it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And Walker has it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Delaney Walker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.